Hey guys, it's Asura, and today's video is just going to be a solo flawless Shattered Throne. Um, the reason why, I mean, Shattered Throne in today's day and age is definitely not like relevant anymore, but the reason why I wanted to record this was more so not to do Shattered Throne, but to talk about Bungie's changes to power caps and surges with raids and dungeons. So, I mean, I feel like the general consensus is that it's bad, and I want to touch on that. I think it is terrible. I think making it so that new light players who already struggled before have to like do a 7 phase on Samuma and Ektar in Ghost of the Deep is just terrible. Now for things like Shattered Throne, I'm not like the most angry about. At worst, it added another phase onto both bosses, which is crazy, but you know, it's not like I was using very optimal DPS. I was just kind of doing whatever, and it was working out for me just because, you know, it is Shattered Throne and we are super power crept on this dungeon particularly. But, you know, doing anything like Warlords, Ghosts, anything like that is practically not undoable, but it's just gonna be so much harder for any casual player to do, and I feel like that makes it lose the magic that it once had. But yeah, like for one thing, being capped, you're doing 35% less damage, and the surges. I know that people say they're there to build diversity. That's not the case, because every week you're locked into playing around 2 elements, and in my eyes, how does that promote any build diversity? That's just one build, arc or stasis, for this week specifically. So it doesn't really give you build diversity. You're doing less damage than you were before, and you're taking more damage. Like, see right there, like that would have never happened. Then again, it's like boohoo, get better, but it's just, this is the oldest dungeon in Destiny 2, and it's, maybe this needed a difficulty bump, but giving it a difficulty bump would be great as an option and not a forced mode. I think it's great that they add difficulty. I would like to have this as an option for every dungeon, but specifically an option, because now it makes running a solo dungeon just not impossible, but it makes it very much so that, like, let's say I'm thinking about it, I'm just like, no, because I have to do arc stasis, and who wants to use arc stasis? Like, that is just the worst combo. Like, there's nothing. I mean, here I use Cold Comfort and Cloud Strike, so it's not like there's nothing, but you get what I mean. Like, it's not stimulating, it's not fun. Build diversity, not really. I just don't understand. If it was a choice, it would make sense, but yeah. Anyway, I am just gonna let the rest of the video play out. Those were my thoughts. I just wanted to share a little bit. I hope you enjoyed, and see ya. So I totally lied about not coming back, or that being it for the rest of the video, but I just wanted to take a moment to like show like what I'm doing here. It's, I mean, obviously it's not important what I'm doing, but more so that I can appreciate the level of thought that you have to put in now for surges. Like here I have to switch out basically my whole load. I was running a prismatic knockout consecration build, and now I have to go, I just went full strand, berry bloodline for devour and stasis SMG, but the SMG is just kind of secondary. It's more so just berry bloodline here. And I just wanted to highlight that because, you know, build diversity, I mean, I had 2 builds, so I guess there's points for that for Bungie. But at the same time, it's like, it's 2 builds and one isn't even following the surges. I just ran it because I get Banner of War ×4, I get Devour, and I get a Grapple for the transition phases. And, you know, like, it just sucks. I basically use the same loadout the whole time, and the only real difference, yeah, I mean, that's it, right? Like, I just use the same build, I use the same DPS, nothing really changed. Also, sorry about the email notifications in the background. I'm just way too lazy to get rid of those, so I hope you enjoy this. Alright, I'll see you at the next voiceover. So here I didn't get the one phase, which, you know, boohoo, but. And I wasn't using the best damage. I had an Envious Bipod, Cold Comfort, Cold, and Cloud Strike as well, right? Like, it's just not ideal. But I think it is wild that for a Power Creep dungeon, you're two-phasing a boss that before, like, would just fall over. And I like the challenge, but not for everyday play. Like, sometimes I just want to play Shattered Throne, and the fact that surges are forced on me means that I have to build craft, I have to do all this unnecessary shenanigans that it's like just makes running a dungeon solo annoying and not fun, or not anything that a pro player, I'm not a pro player, but not anything a player would really want to do. I mean, I feel like the point is to play the game more, and doing a dungeon now is more of a hassle than ever. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next recording.
Come through late, you don't do that alone. You brought that face out the boom, that's how loaded that text. With your dog, she can't go left, be with him right or wrong. Everybody around me top, I come to my space. Everybody highlights top, I up in my space. When we disconnect the Wi-Fi, up the hill is over drastic. I hope you gassed it. I'm over gas, you crashed it. The last one, the last, you tried to find real in plastic. The mother hose is mastic. Where you rock the classic bombastic. The setup of the dynasty is looking dynastic. You know the Don nasty, the mud boys nasty. You know the Jack nasty, you know the fade nasty. You know the chase, nasty. You know my place is like the Appies, it's worth the nil. I'm a night off in the night and got a nil. One night with me was the tea, but don't you spill. Throw that body fake, baby, keep it real. If he hit, don't give him none like the church. And come to my players club, I'm dollar. To put my address in like I don't know where I stay. She know my phone number by heart, she think I'm Mike Jones. Why I had to put it down in the ice age. Where I'm from, you come through late, you don't do that alone. You brought that face out the boondocks, how long did that take? With your dog, she can't go left, be with him right or wrong. Everybody around me top, I come to my space. Everybody highlights top, I up in my space. When we disconnect the Wi-Fi.
In the 713, I'm faced. I said, can I get you out for? Yeah, can I get you out in the city? My girl is here, baby girl is here. We doing it good, okay, keep doing it, yeah. Throwing it back, okay, you're doing your best. Swing to the hood when you need some help. Handlebar, she on my handlebar. She like to find the things and on my candy car. Throwing it back, okay, you're doing your best. Swing to the hood when you need some help. I'm in the continental, got it dancing. Sipping pineapple, bitch candy. $250,000, got a fancy. 200 on the dash, don't chance it. Gotta leave the song gone, it's your song, babe. H-Town, hold it down, yeah, you going crazy. See you with little baby, babe. Know you in here fake. Know you in here fake. Know you in here fake.
I wrote this record while 30,000 feet in the air. Steward is complimenting me on my nappy hair. If I can fuck her in front of all of these passengers, they'll probably think I'm a terrorist. Eat my asparagus, then I'm asking her thoughts of a young nigga. Fast money and freedom, a crash dummy for dollars. I know you dying to meet him, I'll probably die in a minute. Just bury me with 20 bitches, 20 million in the countdown fitted. Hold up, 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 hold up. Yeah, big shit poppin'. Section 80. Back in this bitch, in the back of that bitch with my back against the wall and your bitch on the edge of my dick. Jump off. I call a bitch, a hoe, a woman. I never did nothing but break the ground on top of the asphalt. Tire mark if you ever did that. I'm easily pedaling with the speed of a lightning bolt. As a kid, I killed 2 adults. I'm too advanced. I lived my 20s at 2 years old, the wiser man. Truth be told, I'm like 87. Wicked as 80 reverends in a pool of fire with devils holding hands. From a distance, don't know which one is a Christian. Damn, who can I trust in 2012? There's no one, not even myself. A Gemini swimming for help. Somebody, hold up, 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 hold up. Yeah, big shit poppin'. Everybody watching. When you do it like this, nigga, losing ain't an option. Hold up, 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 hold up. Yeah, big shit poppin'. Hey, kick her out the studio, I live. 24/7 nigga working his ass for it. She popping that ass for it. The king of diamonds with diamonds, I never do ask for it. They checking my passport. I'm too accustomed with customs, you calling the task force. I killed it, somebody cuff them, they want me to fast forward the game. And why you complain when you niggas is passport? You'll never hop in my lane when you pushing a rap for it. You wrecking my Jaguar, you play like a bad sport. Her feet on the dashboard. Hold up, 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 hold up. Yeah, big shit poppin'. Everybody watching. When you do
So now we've made it to Dolankaru, the end. Honestly, I had the most scuff damage phase ever here for the first one. I mean, you'll see it when I get there. But it's not that big of a deal. I thought like I didn't really feel the changes too hard here. I definitely would have killed her if surges weren't a thing and power cap wasn't a thing. I would have killed her like almost instantly, to be honest. There's just so many ways to get rid of her. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I should have used Wardcliff. I would have decimated her. So, you know, it's not... The surges and the power cap is not always bad. But, you know, just makes everyday play annoying. I don't think anyone asked for this. And it sucks a lot of the fun out of the game for me and a lot of my friends. I'd like to hear anyone's feedback in the comments. If you disagree, agree. I'm really trying to hear it all. You know, like, I don't want my opinion to be my final opinion. Like, I want to hear everyone. So, if anyone has any comments about what I said that I think are wrong or anything like that, please tell me. Let me know in the comment section. And, you know, I'm planning on doing more of these Solo Flawless dungeons and uploading them. So, yeah, maybe I'll see you guys in another video. But for now, for real, this is it. I hope you enjoyed the rest of this Solo Flawless. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Nobody ever really done me. Ooh, she done me. She done me good. Don't let me down. Hey, don't let me down. Face. How the fuck you not around but still be in my way? How the fuck you making time to make up all these plays? I guess another sad story. It's on me, karma, bitch, I'm paying for it. I guess another sad story. It was raining, but I made it through the storm. I had dropped out, I ain't make it to the dorm.